What's happening, guys? Another episode of the test series. This is the start. So as I mentioned in the last video, we're basically going to be doing a cichlid aquarium where to try and avoid algae. Basically, I suffer with this in one of the aquariums for my business. We're going to try and solve that. So the first thing we're going to do to resolve it, which I think might be the best, is because always I'm using dry rock, ocean rock, whatever you want to call it. So the idea is to have one, a normal, as I would just substrate and a rock, and the others we're going to put in some extra measures. So these two pieces are about the same height, they both fit in the tank. This one's a bit bigger than this one, but there we are. The idea is to coat this one in epoxy, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Here's the epoxy, just got this off eBay. This is basically, I'm hoping, more than enough for one aquarium, one rock, which I think will be plenty. It's 150 grams. So basically I'm going to coat this rock, and then this rock's going to go in normal. I'm going to put that off to the side. I'm going to put some gloves on, and then we're going to get mixing. So I've never used epoxy before, so this is going to be an interesting one. So we'll see how it pans out, and I'll see what's happening, guys. So I'm going to mix it in just takeaway container, and they're already pre-measured out, so you basically just pour them in together and mix them up. Ideally I wanted a paintbrush to use it, but I haven't got a clean paintbrush to hand, so I'm just going to use a bit of styrofoam. Put a piece of cardboard down. So let's get mixing. Let's give it a shake first. I don't know if it needs shaking, but it should feel better. I think this is going to be way too much, but I'd rather have too much than too little, so I'm just going to dump this in here. It's really thick, and now I've got the lid in it. Great. So that out of there, put that over there, so that's like the base, and then this is the hardener. So this is a non-toxic high abrasion epoxy. To be honest, it might just be selling me on rubbish that it might already be. It might just be normal epoxy. I don't know if there's different types, but we're going to mix the hardener in. I don't know, that might be a perfect amount. I'm not sure how much it'll use. So that's how much we got. I think this was like £12. Hopefully that doesn't melt in there. Yeah, this was like 12 quid. So I think you can, like, if you got a big tank to do, like, it might work and everyone might want to do it. But if you got a big tank, you get like 2 kilograms, so like £30 or £40, something like that. It's not that expensive. It's just shipping costs and things like that add into it. So I'm going to give this a really good stir. Start to smell like epoxy now. The base stuff didn't smell like anything, that's why I smelt it, but the hardener is very strong. I've used like epoxy resin before in like the squirty tubes. Really good for gluing substrate together, but I've not actually mixed it before. I think it's basically the same stuff. It seems a bit runnier than the stuff that comes out of the tube. I don't know if there's different velocities to it. I think, yeah, I think it says there's different velocities on the whatever the percentage is, but this is just standard stuff. Wasn't too picky. Give that a really good mix. Right, I think I'm happy with that. There's loads of air bubbles in it. So basically, this is a fast drying one as well. So it's got quite a lot of hardener in it. So I'm basically just going to coat this up and then I'll give you a closer look when I'm done. Just done this one, and I'm not sure if you can tell. Yeah, you can. This one's a lot whiter than this one. This one's turned a yellowy colour, which it'll turn in the aquarium anyway. But the idea behind this is, because this is dead coral, it soaks stuff up. So in the aquarium, the algae just sticks to it. So the idea is this will fill all them pores, and it'll either be a lot cleaner, or it won't be the surface algae can stick to. So hopefully it works out. I'm confident that it will. But if not, there is other things that we're gonna do to clean up crew and things like that for an African cichlid tank, what's suitable, stuff like that. So today, that's it. So we're gonna let this dry. I can't remember how long this takes to dry. I think it's a few hours. But for today, we're done, because we need to let this dry, fully cure, and after this is dried, the next episode you'll see is us putting it in the aquarium and seeing what the next stage is. So I'll see you later. Subscribe to everything, all the social platforms, like, share, subscribe, and like this video, share this video, please subscribe, it means a lot.